right, welcome back, everyone. Quick shutdown restart that one. We're back already. These guys are ready to go. Just the way we like it. Albert with the break in the first rack. Makes a ball. He's got a shot on the one. The three ball is next after the one, the red three. So he may just have a little bit of angle here in order to open that up a touch, I think. He's going to go into it. He's just trying to figure out where he wants it to go when he goes into it. If you're just tuning in, we are live at the Leather Pocket for the weekly Sunday. It's 10 ball on the 9-foot diamonds. Racing to 5 and 4. We're down to the final 3. This is the B-side final. Albert taking on Sean McKay. Winner of this will have to beat Warren twice. Although I would have to wager a guess that if it's Albert who comes through this match, they may just chop the final. Possible that it happens if Sean wins as well. I'm not 100% sure. That's truly on them. If it was a major event, we would almost insist that it gets played out, regardless of what they do with the money. But since it's just a weekly, they can sort of do whatever they like. Sean takes the deep breath there. He thought he was going to end up behind that 8, but he just got around it. Good shot there to get on the 6 nicely. He's looking laser focused. Laser focused, this Sean McKay. Nicely on the 8 as well. Probably just draw back a couple inches, play the 9 into the top right next. No reason to get crazy. Just plays the stop shot. I thought he may draw back a couple inches, get a little closer, but nonetheless, good line here. Oh, he snatched at that one a little. See if Albert can punish him. Not an easy shot here. I think he needs to play this in the corner. I don't think he can play this in the side pocket and get shape on the 10, so surely he'll be cutting this up to the top right. Elevating, thinking about the side. I like just cutting this into the corner. You don't need to elevate, you just hit it with middle ball. He elevated to try to play it with a bit of an element of two-way. I don't think he gave that shot the full attention it deserved. I know in the last match he was sort of swinging at some balls, but much different match this one. Much different. Looks like Sean's just going to clean the cue ball. So he just marks it with a piece of chalk, give it a little wipe. Probably just saw a hair on there or something. Doesn't want this ball to turn over on him. Wants clean contact here. Almost the full 9 feet to the ball. The full 9 feet back to the 10 next. He did really well there. That's a good shot. Not as easy as he made it look. Albert says that's good enough. He's seen all he needs to see. 1-0. Mr. McKay, Sean McKay, grinding the B-side, trying to get back to the final. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you click that share button. Lots for us. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. And hello, Laura. Everything's good. Hope everything's well with you too. Let me get this logo off the screen before Sean breaks here. Looks like he's got a coin stuck under the rail there. Worst thing you can do is just push it under there further. You got to get it out. Sometimes just use a key, credit card. I think the credit card works quite well. Piece of paper even. Still crushing that break. He makes a ball up table. Is the 3 going to clear the way of the 1? It looks like it has. He's got a shot here. The 1 to the 3 is not easy though. Gotta dial this one up from a long way away. Race to 4 here. B-side final. Winner's going to take on Warren in the final. Grant sitting back in with us.
Back in from the outside, and I can confirm it is still cold out.
Cold, yeah, very cold.
It wasn't that bad today, but man alive, is it ever cold now?
Yeah, one of those days. Nice to have a remote start.
Yeah, it is. That's what we took Steph's car in yesterday.
Yeah, to get the remote. Yeah, that's good. Well worth it. Albert shooting to try to tie this one up. Only racing a 4, so you don't have a lot of time to work.
Well, you're seeing him a little bit more controlled in his pace.
Yeah, you can tell the last match was kind of a freebie.
Yeah,
they obviously had something going on.
Yeah, didn't matter who did what there, but I mean, you can't take Sean McKay lightly.
No, and that's why you see Albert taking a little longer, but it can be tough to change rhythms like that.
Yeah,
he's very good at it, mind you.
He is. And no fear on the table, which I like. That's good. That's going to do nothing but help.
Sometimes you see fear in him.
Depends who his opponent is.
That's right. And right now we're seeing a small amount of fear from him.
Yeah,
like he hasn't shot this ball yet. Right?
Yeah, he doesn't like this straight in. If he doesn't like it straight in, just follow it up and play the 8 down to the bottom left.
Yeah, that was my thought, was play the 8 to the bottom left. Don't try to get crazy.
No,
it's good.
Don't have to get fancy with it.
Oh, so you get the nice angle this way anyway.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Tough to land straight in. Now the cold went east also.
Yes.
Laura says.
How are you, Laura? And just so everybody knows, it is 2 people on the mic. It is Grant and Ben. We do sound similar.
Good.
Sorry, I fell asleep on the score there, Ben.
No, you're good.
And I have to apologize because it's been crazy for me, even today. Trying to do commentating and then got to jump off and go take care of some other things. So I apologize because for me it's been I jump in, I jump out, I jump in, I jump out. We're dancing over here. I'm dancing.
Albert to break at 1-1, only racing to 4. He's smashing it too, nothing even near a hole.
Nope. 5 ball got close.
That hit it as hard as you can break just does not work.
It doesn't work. Unless you try the 8 ball. The 8 ball, I finally started making balls off the break today. But that one where you're just inside, it was a no-go for me at all.
That's right. There's a sweet speed where the balls go in the side.
Yep.
If you overhit it, they don't go. Well, Sean tried to get the 1 below the 5, but he's done okay here.
Yeah.
The 4 has come to the rescue.
He's left Albert a 1 rail kick off that side rail. And hit right, that 2-5 becomes a very big wall.
Yeah. Can he see half of this ball? He can. What a shot.
That was really well done.
Oh, super well executed.
Yeah. What are their Fargos?
Good question.
It is. I looked up Albert. I think he's 649, maybe.
And Sean's around the 700, maybe 710.
Let me see if I can find out for you.
Plays like a 730. Sean's been a good pool player as long as I've been around this game. So he's been one of the top dogs.
Albert is a
668.
668.
I think Sean's 720-ish.
Helps if you spell the name proper.
Yep.
So it must be Mick.
We have his name misspelled on the stream. That would be a shame. I know him too well for that.
Right. 710 is Sean McKay.
Better change spelling there quick before he notices.
I got you. Done.
It's a tricky one, that.
It is, because it can be both.
Yeah. My mom has the last name like that, and yeah, you never know. It's a guess.
Yeah.
I've known Sean long enough. I should have known that, though.
You know, we've done enough streams with him on it that we should both perhaps
right.
know a little better.
He was thinking he was Sean McKay there for a minute and got
Right.
a rest jump, but thought better of it. He's going back for a shooting cue.
There still is a one rail kick off that bottom rail.
Yeah, put it towards the side pocket and hope it ends up on the top rail.
Yeah.
The 2 ball, that is.
Yeah.
You call the side, but you're sure it's probably not in. Albert at a 657. He's got a couple different spellings of his name, so I think
It depends which way you're spelling it.
I think the established one is 668, the one that Grant just looked up.
Yeah. I'd sure like to know why these tablets are not loading comments.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because this is now how many times with tablets that it's not loading?
Too many. Too many.
Pretty natural 2 to 3 here. Slide across the table.
Yeah, that's right. Romeo Sean at a 710. That puts him definitely top 5 in the province.
Yeah. Very similar, but not quite there to the fellow sitting beside me. You're 7-2 something.
5 or something like that. Definitely not afraid to admit that Sean McKay is a better player than myself. Much more experienced around this game. He's won a lot more than I have.
Yeah, but
I got a long way to go still, yeah.
no, I'm no knock on Sean. I think he's a great player, but I think over the last year, I think you have overtaken him.
Yeah, it's possible.
You may not
It's
have
possible.
won as many events or
That's
have the accolades
results,
or what have you.
Yeah, the results
But,
are everything, right?
You know, I think you may have overtaken as far as skill at this point, because I know Sean hasn't played a whole lot through COVID.
Well, he's one of those guys. He doesn't need to play a lot.
No, I agree.
His knowledge takes him a long way. He
It
knows where to
does.
put the ball.
It does, but you know, you can't sell yourself short. And you know,
No, but we're here
call
to
me-
talk
call
about
me-
Sean, not me,
no,
too,
but,
right? So
no, but I'm not going to let you sell yourself short
No,
either, right?
No, but I like to talk about the player we're watching too, rather than myself, if I can avoid it. He's playing good right now. He's
He
moving the cue
is.
ball great.
We
We-
did watch.
Yeah, definitely. Watched lots of it. Watched the final.
I didn't get to see who won. Did Mora come back
Yeah.
on the double dip?
Yeah, he won 7-3 in the
Very
second set.
nice.
But yeah, I couldn't believe Corey was breaking using the bridge.
Yeah, I don't
instead
understand
of
why
his
that
hand.
is though.
I'll never understand that.
Like, is that just for show? Is there a reason? I'd like to know.
Well, there's 100% a reason, and it's definitely not for show. Corey's not a showman. Corey's a very calculated
He is very calculated.
mathematician when it comes
Yeah.
to this game.
But I'd like to know. I'd like to sit and ask him and say, you know, what's the reason? What's
I
the
think
purpose
pretty
behind that?
straightforward. Like it looks like it stays more still. It's not
No
moving as much
movement.
as his hand, right?
I guess.
But
I don't know if you
I
could
don't know.
get the power in it, though.
yeah, it seemed weird. He was crushing it, though. He was hitting it real good. I couldn't believe, though.
That would take an adjustment big time.
Somebody said he was breaking using the rest, and I was like, yeah, whatever. He probably just tried it once or something, you know. No, he broke the whole tournament like that.
Yeah, I'd like to ask him the question.
It's like, does something to your opponent's head, too. They're like, what is this guy doing?
Oh, there you go. He couldn't get his bridge hand high enough, so he used the bridge. They talked about it. Very nice.
The guy has
Good
been
info.
playing 10 ball for 20 years. And he just realized he can't get his bridge hand high enough.
It does take practice, right? I look at a guy like Eric Vargas break, and his bridge hand is like it's a weird bridge.
Yeah,
It-
he's
you're
super elevated,
You're
yeah.
stiffing your fingers into the table.
Yeah, he's got to be a lot elevated. Like Dennis elevates a lot too, but he's got small hands too.
Yeah, but you know, I was watching Florian and going through the different styles of bridge, and he said this one, if you normally use the closed loop, if you just drag your fingers in and put that on top, that's now the elevation that you
Yeah, it
need.
makes it higher. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, big difference from here being flat to bringing those fingers under. It was a weird bridge how he was doing it, but it certainly got the bridge height higher.
Yeah, you see these guys still just smashing it,
2-ball.
hoping something will
close.
change, but nothing is changing.
Wow, 2 was close, 3 was close, 4 was close. However,
I have a feeling we're going to see Albert gear up a little here. Now that he's trailing, I think he's going to start taking a few more chances.
so that means Corey's vertically challenged as well.
Yeah, if you never met Corey in person, Romeo,
Yeah, he's not very tall.
I was quite surprised. You know, you see
Yeah.
these guys on TV, you think they're monsters. Like Johnny Archer is just a little guy too. But you watch him break 9 ball and you think he's about 6 feet tall.
Yep.
He's about my height, about 5'6", 5'7".
Yep.
Corey as well. Corey's, yeah, maybe 5'7".
Yeah, Shane's taller.
Shane is a little bit taller, yeah.
We got to kind of party it up a little bit with those guys in at the Forebears.
Yeah. And Catchy, that kid, he's about 6'3" or 6'4" or
Yeah,
something.
Catchy's a big dude.
Yeah. I tried to play the rail first to make the 8, but contain the cue ball.
Nope.
Leaked out a bit.
I think that one goes dead to the side pocket.
Yeah, it's either straight in or off the 3. I think he's got a big hole there. Rolls it straight in, which is nice. He didn't want to move it. It's nice where the 3 is right now.
Yep.
4 over the other side.
Hit stick on the 2 and you're in on the 3.
6 to the 7 will be the only tough shot.
Yeah, that was at the same time that Paguline was here, Archer was here. I think Earl was at that same event.
Yeah. Yeah, Earl was here as well.
To mention a few, anyway. Paguline does break extremely well for a shorter fella.
It's all about the hand speed.
Sure is.
Nice shot there. Good control.
Yeah.
This is
He sure likes to move that cue ball.
this would be the key shot. That's why he's going over to make sure he gets the proper angle on the 6. I
Yeah.
thought he might start to speed up here, but he's not changing his rhythm now. You can tell he wants this one
He wants to get back to Warren.
for the chop chop.
Yep.
I did
But
warn,
is it a play out chop chop?
did warn the fans that there is a chance that either
This
way
could be it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chance that Sean wouldn't mind chopping either if he's driving home.
It's true.
So we'll see what happens. If it was a major event, of course, we would try to insist they play it out. But since it's a weekly, we'll let them go if they so choose. We won't hold them
Well, we're
hostage.
sitting Sunday night at what time?
About 9.
Is it really about 9 o'clock?
Oh, no, it's 9:30. It's closer to 10 now.
He well overhit that ball.
Yeah, that was a really bad shot, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Not going to sugarcoat it for him.
No.
Just a bad shot because he could have underhit it by a lot. He had a ton of room to work with there. And this could be the beginning of the end if he can't find a safe here.
He might get there.
Yeah, this isn't a
He
sellout.
might get there with the 9.
No way does that get in the game. This guy slashes safe with the best of them.
I'll tell you what gets away with murder right there. Wow. I think Sean's got to kick off the end rail under the 10.
I think you can see half of this. So he's going to cut it towards the 10, send the cue ball 3 rails. Hopefully get the cue ball up near the 8 is, I think, what he's trying.
Oh, good call, Benny.
Yeah, up near
It's
the
like
8.
it's like you've played this game before at a high level.
Once or twice. I've also played this specific gentleman. I'm going to guess around 15 different matches. It's definitely 10. You know, and all in major events. Never, you know, very rarely in a weekly like this.
Yeah.
Usually it's in Vegas, it's in Alberta Cup. It's
Yeah.
big stuff, right?
I guess Warren says Earl of Pearl came walking out of the Great White event cursing about how he just got beat by a nobody Canadian.
I've heard that story before, yeah.
Who was it that beat him?
I don't remember who it was, but there's
My mind goes
60
to-
players that can beat him.
My mind goes to Tyler Eady.
Yeah, it might have been Tyler, it might have been Bernie, it might have been Ozzy,
Yeah.
it might have been PJ. It could have been a number of folks back then. Bill Thompson back then playing Unreal Pool.
Yep. There was a lot of Al Greenlee back
like
in
there's
those days.
Dave Martin might have been the guy that beat him. You never know, right?
Yep.
There's Dwayne Bjornstad over
Oh,
there.
it was Fabian, Michael says.
Fabian, yeah, there's a good one too, yeah.
Yep.
He definitely played at the highest level of the game. What's he doing with the cue ball back there? Is he what was he doing there?
I don't know. It's because he's short.
He wasn't actually thinking about shooting
Oh,
that
for
into the
sure he
bottom
was.
right.
For sure he was.
But just leave a little angle. Like,
Well, or you could just put it against the rail and go 2 rails the other way.
that's what I mean. Just leave some angle either way. You don't have to leave it straight in.
No.
You know what would make this funnier is if you put it close and then got the rest.
Right.
Shot it with the rest from ball in hand. That's something Corey would do. Corey would prefer this shot with the rest.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But why not, like,
I can't believe this. He's
right
going to
there?
shoot
Boop,
it.
boop, boop. Oh,
Usually,
wow.
I don't mind this. I usually wouldn't mind this. This is not the situation for this.
No.
The ball is like 6 inches from that pocket. And I will say, this is where you get caught up switching rhythms, right?
Yeah.
So he was like playing quick one-stroke balls. Now he's overthinking,
Yeah, totally.
struggling with his rhythm, and then he just misses. You know, and that's predictable at that point.
Misses from ball in hand like that.
Oh,
He's not going to be happy with that.
Look where he left the cue ball.
Yeah. Even
was
if he makes the 8
terrible.
ball.
It was a terrible shot. He's struggling here. This is, I mean, it's pretty much it. Sean wins this game, it's over.
I would tend to agree.
I think Albert's too much in his own head right now.
Yeah. Like that shot, you just put that close to the rail.
Yeah, or even on the other side and just
Sure.
draw and play the 9 in the side pocket. There was
Yeah.
a million things he could do other than what he did.
Uh-oh.
He got
Sean's
there.
willing it.
He got there. Just.
He did. It's going to put him tight on the 10, though.
I think he's okay. I think if he just pots this with like a middle ball, he's going to have to play top, but I don't think there's any siding. I think just middle ball takes him there. Just got to pot the ball, and he didn't. Although,
Concentrating too much on missing that 10 ball.
yeah, well, it was
Right? Because
such
he
a-
didn't want to play into that 10, and especially if he hit the top side.
Definitely the natural angle was to miss the 10, but I'm certain he was a little concerned about it.
For sure.
I think the pot was just super tough. It wasn't easy from there off the rail. And then he's thinking about this one too when there's only one thing to do.
No,
here.
pot it. Make it. Get it
That's
in.
it. Shoot it in the top left with a high cue ball. That's it.
That's
You
it.
Play top. You don't have to get perfect on the 10. You just get near middle table would be fine.
Yeah, anywhere on the right side, middle or lower, and you're good.
And
Always trying to play safe.
He chickened out. I don't know if that's the right shot there, but I like the way he hit it. He hit it really well.
He played it well, about as well as you could.
Yeah, he hit it good. The cue ball was nice there. The cue ball control was nice.
Yeah.
As well as the 9, but I like where he put the cue ball.
So does Sean kick the 9 back up?
I think he plays the same shot. He's just going to hit the other side of it and bank it back up table. Just like this. He hit it too thin.
Yeah.
Too thin. He wanted to hit a little thicker. I would have sent it further. This is a big game here. I was certain it was like 3-1 Sean already.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it could be 2-2 if Albert can spear this one in.
He needs to get that last miss out of his head, and he did just that.
Plays it with inside,
right?
So he can drill all the way up. Like it didn't need to be done, but he loves to stroke it. You know, that was a great shot. Deuces in this race to 4. It's got to go hill, right?
Right.
Has to.
Now it has to.
Has to.
Sit and duck.
Up over 100 viewers now. Good to see everybody tuning in. Make sure you're clicking that share button lots for us.
That tells me the NBL is finished up.
Long over.
And perhaps Rod's streams are all finished up in Winnipeg.
It is about that time of night where everything should be finishing up relatively soon.
Including us.
Including us. Smashing it. See how the balls don't go anywhere near the side
ball.
pocket?
2 balls in the pocket.
That's the only balls that can go in when you hit it like that is the 4 rail.
Yeah. But then everything's got to clear.
Nice story, Warren. Nice. Bernie was a character back then for sure. I know Grant got to see him play in his prime.
Sure did.
Bit. Tickled it. Did the 1 move? I thought it moved, but it... Albert's saying it didn't. It's pretty thin. He was just trying to thin it and play safe, but...
Oh, no. Missed it.
He missed
completely. Jinx.
That's a big shot. I mean, he should have put him in jail there, I think.
Yeah, I remember playing Bernie at the old 68th Street pub tournaments. They were, back in those days, the 68th Street pub was the tournament to go to. If you wanted to test your skill, 68th Street was the place to go. Then it kind of graduated between, or I guess it was prior to 68th Street. Shooters was the spot, along with Yankee Doodles downtown back in the day. And then, of course, it went to juniors after that.
The Hideout, then juniors.
The Hideout, then juniors, yeah. I forgot about the Hideout.
Yeah, Great White.
Great White. Yeah, Great White was a really nice pool hall back in the day.
I like how
I
Sean,
played many a tournaments out of the Great White.
I like how he came and double checked. He doesn't want to be straight in on the 6. It's just that little angle that he's got here. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Now he has a choice. He can stay underneath it or he can draw above it, play the ball in the same hole. I think he's staying underneath.
Yeah, Black Wolf Billiards, Unwinders. Unwinders way back in the day.
Good shot there. Just stop shot here, I think, is okay.
Yeah.
Don't have to get crazy trying to get straight in or anything. Just take the little angle.
I don't mind even going forward on it.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is a nice angle here. You just get out near middle table for the 9 is
Yeah, your gold.
sufficient.
Depends on your comfort level. Like he put some siding on that cue ball to straighten out that slight angle he had. I probably would have just played forward and tried to end kind of in a straight line to the 8. But sometimes I burn myself that way by getting in too straight on the 8.
I've learned lots watching this guy and how he sees the table.
Yeah.
He plays everything very smart, very high percentage.
Well, and he's always on the right side of the ball.
That's right. That's right. And that little shot that he played before, just that little stop shot, it was subtle. But look at how he shot the 8. He didn't have to do anything with it.
Yeah.
All he had to do was pot it.
Same with the 9.
Same with the 9 to get to the 10. That's right. 'Cause those couple little shots there, they seem simple, but only because he made them look that way.
Very nice.
Clean stroke to put himself on the hill. And breaking. And breaking. Let's see if he figures it out. Like, they haven't even adjusted is the weirdest
No.
thing. They haven't even tried to take any speed off it. They just keep trying to smash it.
It just got cold in here.
That's true.
There's a breeze. You feel that?
Yeah, somebody must have just came in.
Oh, yeah, Sticks. I forgot about Sticks.
Sticks,
Yeah,
yeah.
Richmond and Sarcee. I totally forgot about that. They had a pretty happening tournament back in the day.
Yeah, still just hitting it the same.
Yeah.
I mean, the 4 rail sometimes goes, like that 3 almost went. But that's the only ball that even threatens.
Yep.
And when really you're trying to make the balls that are behind the 1, you're trying to make those balls in their respective side pockets. They're not even coming close. It's that nice medium speed that makes them go in. Can't hit it too hard. Albert just came back to earth here. He's now realized he's in a match. Hasn't lost yet. Yet being the key word.
Yeah. Crystal Palace, yeah. There was also Diesel Billiards back in the day. That was downtown.
Sunset.
Sunset Billiards was downtown. Yankee Doodles was downtown.
Paul Beatty's room, Classic Q out
Classic
south there.
Q, yeah.
Push out from Albert, but strange one.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the best shot.
No,
What
this
was
is
he trying
just
to do there?
inside juice on the cue ball, and
I think
he's
he just
in on the 2.
I'm sure he just overhit it, right? I'm sure he didn't want to leave it there. It didn't make any sense. If
It
he
didn't.
left it lower, then it was tough to get on the 2. But
Yeah. Weird shot.
just trapped Sean perfectly. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, what do we know, right? We failed to see the trap shot.
He's been watching Sean all day. He knew what to do.
This is a fairly easy little half ball hop over for the 2.
Yeah, but to get
What do
on
you
the
do with the 3?
That's the thing. He had to see the 2, or he's not getting on the 3.
Yep.
He knows it too. He's not happy. This could be hill pretty quick. Somebody said Fabian's name, and he's like, "I'm here.
Yeah, right. Here I am.
I'm the guy."
Right. Yankee Doodles. Yeah, that was downtown on, was it 11th? It was on 11th Ave.
So is he gonna try to catch a piece of the rail first here to get this cue ball out, or is he just gonna roll it forward and take the distance?
I think you got to take the distance.
Can't draw it back.
Oh, you can just pop right through the 2 and put the cue ball in the hole.
Yeah, big chance for Albert here to get
Yeah.
this hill. This would be incredible.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's no work.
No, lays super nice. Just the 3 to the 4 is the only tough ball, and I think the 4 goes on the left side,
Might go left side. If not, it goes to the bottom left.
or it goes to the right side as well. Yeah,
Or the
but
right side, yeah.
bottom left. Might go. It goes on the top left. It goes on the top left, so that's making things pretty easy too. It's all
Yep.
about this shot. Don't land on the wrong side.
I think he's on the wrong side, Ben.
If this goes in the left side pocket, he's fine. If not, could be a little dicey. Yeah, it goes.
It must.
Plenty of room, he says.
But then does the 5 pass the 6?
Yeah, well, the 5, yeah, goes to the top left.
Or the middle left if he goes 3 rails around here, depending on his angle.
I think he's pretty close to straight. Just a touch off of straight. Might just stun this over and take the 5 in the top left. There he's going forward. Yeah, 5 in the top left.
He had a lot more angle than what I thought he did there, though.
The worst case scenario was he landed bridging over this 10, though. This made this shot.
And this is the same as
3
that
times
8-ball
harder.
shot, right? You just follow through on the 5, put the 6 down to the bottom left. I don't think you really have to do anything squirrely here.
I think, yeah. That's
Like
the
so.
shot. I think you just cheat this a little and stop right there. Just keep the cue ball off the rail.
Yep, I agree. Do you punch this?
No, I don't think I even go to the rail. I think I'm just gonna.
Oh, you're gonna pinch?
Yeah, just pinch it a little.
Yeah, okay.
Because that little soft bottom, it makes the 6 ball, roll over itself and it slops in there pretty easy.
It does. I don't mind going 2 rails, right? Cut that into the side pocket and come out 2 rails. You have to make the cue ball travel, which is right up Albert's alley.
I think at this stage in the match, that's a higher risk than needed, but he might do something crazy like that. He's been known. That's what he went over and looked at.
Yep. Well, you could also kind of slow it and have the 7 in the side.
Yeah, that's where he was looking there, was the 7 in the same hole. So play 1 pocket inside. He's overhit it a bit.
it, yeah. I think he cut the 6 thin.
Yeah.
Thinner than what he wanted.
Oh, that makes this way harder.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that shot. I really just think he had to take
Take the
the
pinch.
distance
Yeah.
on the 7 and just get to the 8. He didn't have to do anything with 7. He just had to pot it. Now he's got to do something crazy with it. Can he miss the 10 and go around 3 rails here while cutting this in the side?
Playing safe.
Smart shot if he doesn't scratch. Oh my goodness.
No.
Anywhere but there.
Well,
That's going to do it.
do we call curtains?
That's pretty much it.
Do we call curtains
So I
here?
think when this is done,
We'll get a final.
We'll hang out
I
for a
think.
second and make sure that they're going to play. I'm not 100% sure if they will, but like I said, Sean does live about an hour and a half drive from here. Wouldn't blame him if he wanted to hit the road.
No, I would agree. I only live 20 minutes from here and I want to hit the road.
I live 7 minutes and I would love to hit the road and then hit my couch.
Not the bed yet?
Shortly followed by my pillow. Yeah, it's probably just going to be straight to the pillow. Who am I kidding?
Right? Because we still got to tear out.
That's the easy part.
It is easy. But then I got to go and set it up again.
Sounds like a you problem.
It kind of is.
Unless you want to leave it till Wednesday and then I'll
Right?
help you, but
Yeah.
oh, he caught that wicked funny.
Yeah, he
There's
did.
no way he wanted to be close to the rail, but
It'll work.
nice angle. Nice angle. The crowd goes wild over there in this little challenge match. Oh, this has got to
Overcooked.
slow down a bit.
Overcooked.
He loves this shot. We've seen him.
I think that was the distraction there that got him. What do you think?
He took a minute, and I think it still got to him.
Yep.
It's hard when your focus gets broke like that.
Yep.
Nonetheless, drills it.
To the heart, Sean McKay taking it down.
So we'll just hang out for a minute here. It looks like they are gonna play. So I think maybe we can just leave it running.
Yeah, we'll
and
just leave it up.
change the names and get her going. So maybe we'll shift change. I'll take a break, then you can take a
Yeah,
break
by all
after.
means, yeah. We will just keep her running. And I do believe it is back to race to 5. Warren wins the toss and straight away right to it. Still nothing happening. Nothing happening on these breaks. Unbelievable. And I do believe the 1 will pass the 5 down to the bottom right-hand corner. Three ball passes the 6. To the heart. Might have to go a couple of rails here. Or just straight draw it. Draw with a little left-hand spin. And sits just about perfect. Little pinch. 4 passes the 8 to the top right. And if he's straight in there, just draw back to just about where he's at now. Wants to stay kind of to the top side of the angle on the 5 to draw for the 6. That'll work too. At first he didn't like it, he thought he overdrew it, but that'll work. You can still go forward off the 5 as opposed to draw. And again, same type of shot that he did in the last game there, and just caught it funny. But really nothing to do here. Just make the ball, make the 6. Cue ball can fly back and forth a few times. 7 ball in the jaws of the left-hand side pocket. So really not a lot to do here. Just make the 6. Very well done. The hit and stick might draw down a touch down table. Get himself a little straighter on the 8. Yeah, I think all of those are predating myself, Warren, and I've gone back a little bit here in the Calgary pool history. You're predating all of me. And again, might have overhit a touch, but based on those last ones that he had to back cut, this one shouldn't be any problem for Sean to draw first blood. To the heart of the pocket it goes. Job well done. Excuse me. There was no holding back that yawn. That came out of nowhere. So let's see if Sean has adjusted his break or is still going to try to continue on the same lines.
I'm going to vote with the smash it and hope.
The smash and hope again?
It's working, so why change it?
Ooh.
I mean, it's not working, but he's winning the game, so.
Yeah, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Something along those lines.
I've literally played 8-ball tournaments like that.
Yeah.
Where I'm breaking garbage and I'm not even adjusting, so I'm just winning the games. Make a ball in the break. Why would I do that? I just run back doors.
Right? using the 10 here.
Good shot.
Yeah, very well done. That puts him on the 2. 3 is a hit and stick for the 2.
This is a much tougher match for Warren, coming off a bit of a wait, although it wasn't a very long wait. Shouldn't affect him too much, but Sean definitely has all the momentum.
He does, but Warren has been playing really, really good pool today. Just super smooth. Seeing the ball, controlling the ball really well.
As he put on display with that shot. He
Yep.
could have overran that and brought the 10 into play, but he hit it perfect. Tyler, good question about the Nanaimo tournament. We didn't do the CCS Nanaimo this year. Q Sports Live won't be streaming the CCS events anymore. That'll be Ryan with, I'm blanking on the Hot Seat Productions.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I was going to feel really bad if I blanked on that, but yeah, so Ryan's streaming the CCS events. So Grant and I, we had so much work to do. I don't think we could ever dreamed of making it out there anyway.
Not at this point, that's for sure.
But I do love that event. Rose puts on a very
She puts
nice
on
event.
a really, really good event for sure. I think for the next, I'll say 6 months, it's going to be just crazy busy. And I know that we're not being very forthcoming with information right now.
Can't be.
Not yet. But trust me, there's some big things coming.
We can't tell you. If we told you, we'd have to kill you.
I like how you said that.
Yeah, I did. I
Kill.
wasn't sure if you can say the actual word. Like, Facebook's been weird lately,
They
right?
have been.
Good shot. Look at this control.
He must be talking to you,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right?
that's right, Tyler. Terrified.
right?
Actually,
I can see him over here shaking in his shoes right now.
I'm actually not even allowed to play that event anymore. I
No?
think he'll still let me play the Westerns and the Canadians because I didn't get to play them during my last year of play. But Penticton and Nanaimo are out of the equation. for
I
me.
would think at this point, for a fella like yourself,
I don't know. My Fargo is steadily dropping. I'm gonna play BCA
listen,
next. and
with a Fargo of 725, I'm sorry, but you still can't really complain about
it
it.
was 2.9, and now it's getting down there. It's gonna
Listen,
be
I
below
jumped up to
2.0
a
and then-
whole 613 in an effort to
1.3.
try to get back to the 640s where I think I should be.
Yeah, Fargo is tough action, man.
It
Holy
totally,
cow.
man. I tell you, I played
This is
two of those Tortola 9-foot events in Edmonton, and it just crashed my Fargo.
They say
And now I can't get it back.
They say the rating scale is very similar to chess, and I'm thinking chess is really hard too to get a good rating.
Right?
That rating system is tough.
I'm about to give up.
Yeah.
Right? I keep trying, but maybe I
Never
just
give
play
up.
like garbage now. Maybe that's the problem, Ben.
Oh, there we go. The four-railer went that time.
Holy.
They almost both went. Yeah, he needed that when he got drawn for the
Right?
10-ball pot.
What was it, 200 and something a ball?
It's 225 a ball, yeah. Practicing for 2 years to have a fighting chance of winning a game.
Now I know he's talking about you.
Yeah, it's 8-ball in the Valley table is anybody's game, Tyler. You know that.
Nice control of that one ball.
Yeah, to play-
Really like what he did there, play the rail
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, it's easy to lose that one ball. Just clipping the 3, and then the 1 ends up on the right side rail near the magic rack.
Yeah.
This is nice because the 4 is right over the pocket. But I'm really surprised to see him hit it like that. Was he that straight in?
Well, I think he can just shave the 4, put the 4 in the side.
This takes way more control now than I think if he had been able to go forward.
Look out,
From the
9
3
ball.
to the 4.
Look out, 9 ball.
Just okay.
He's there. He's good.
Did kind of throw his hand up in the air like he thought
But I
he
think he's
overhit it.
straight. I think he's straight, and he's got to get to the 7.
See, this time he can go forward. He has
Well, and even if you're straight, you hit and stick, and you're all right.
Well, the question is, does the 8 go in the side easy? And I think the answer is no.
Yeah, I think he's got to come down table for the 8 ball.
Into the top right.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a nice angle for that. You see him. He just went over and looked.
Yeah, if he just hitting sticks on this 5 ball.
That's a smart player right there. He just looked at the 3rd ball, you know?
Yeah.
And he wants to see what kind of angle he wants on the 8 to get to the 9. He was looking at that before he shot the 5 ball there. I love that.
Very methodical.
Sean's very calculated. He sees everything in this game very well.
Yeah.
Nice
Didn't
angle.
quite get there.
This is a nice angle.
It is. This will work. You can put the 8 and 9 in the same pocket. Play some 1 packet.
Yeah, let's see if he plays a 10 in that hole too. Then I'd be really impressed. Oh, wow. You can see him look back at his wrist right away. Twisted.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
I've
I've done that more times than I could count.
You don't see Sean do that very often.
Yeah. Warren, I actually think Marvin was something to do with partnership or part owner or something back in the day.
Of Crystal Palace, maybe?
No, it was Yankee
Great White?
Doodles.
Oh, Yankee Doodles, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fantastic Alberta players, Marv Anderson, one of the best ever for sure, like on the big table.
Yeah.
Those guys play that golf game with him, and
Oh, yeah.
and then they don't play that golf game with him. 'Cause
Oh, my
he's Way
goodness.
too good.
Oh my gosh. Look at him.
Fatigue becoming a factor here? Did he just like super twitch? Definite major. Oh, he stayed down
Yeah.
perfectly still. What happened there?
Just mishit.
Maybe his hand hit the table. That
Oh, that
happens
could be.
quite often on the
Yeah,
9-foot. Your
that
hand
could
hits
be.
the table. Yeah. I wish you could see his backhand on the camera there. You might be able to see how much his wrist turns just by how much his arm flies out to the left. You can't really see it from the camera, but he turned that one. Huge. I've never seen him hit a ball like that.
Wow.
As long as I've seen him play, he's never done that.
No doubt. Look at this. From cue ball control to cue ball no control.
Yeah, cue ball lack of control.
What's going on, Mr. Pittman? It has certainly been a minute.
Nice to see you back. You got like a, is that a 5-year badge? I think that's what that is.
It is a 5-year badge.
It's a good one.
Same as Warren Zaffel.
Tyler's only got the 2-year badge.
Tyler's got
What a
2.
bum. Only 2.
You'll get there, Tyler.
He
Don't
can
worry
only
about
win
it.
1 game, and
Right?
he only has a 2-year badge. Yeah, Henry Campus. That's right. That's
I'm
Crystal
sure
Palace.
that Marvin was part of it for sure. And I knew Henry was.
Henry was Crystal Palace.
Henry was
right?
part owner of
Yankee Doodles too. Yeah. I've heard a million Crystal Palace stories from Henry.
yeah.
I love those stories.
Yeah.
He had some legends in there.
Oh, there was so much action. It was unreal, to be honest.
I'm sure they're both thrilled to see that game come to an end, win or lose. Next game, they say. It's
Right?
enough for that one.
Just put that one behind everybody.
Let's pretend like that didn't happen. Yeah, hard to believe it's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Q Sports Live, 5 years.
You know it, Tyler.
right.
That's the one.
Got to pick your timing very well.
Yeah, you
Jack
do.
the bet.
Yeah.
Win
Back
when
it
it
and jack
matters. Oh, what do you know? The old hit and hope, smash it. Try to make the only ball that'll go is the 4-railer. It seems.
Look at where the is that the 10 or the 9? That's the 9. Never mind. I thought that 10 ball was over that right side pocket.
Judging by Warren's reaction, the 7 got in the way of the 1 here.
It can't be in the way much though. I know you would have grabbed that
He's
jump
playing
cue or
in
that.
off the 6.
Is he really?
Yeah. Oh, he had all of it by a mile.
It's simply a matter of the 4 ball, I think, here. What do you do with the 4?
I think he can,
Especially from here.
can either bank it into the same pocket he's about to play the 3. If he wants to get really brave, he could cut the 3 into the 9 and try to break it. I don't think the angle's there for that.
Yeah, I think he'd be playing into the 8.
He's got to be just thinking
Does it go?
safe here. I don't think so.
It looks like there's room. There's space between that 10-4.
Just looked up at the 5 ball like he's getting shape. So, yeah, it goes. No, it's
Oh, wow.
purely safe there. It got away from
The
him, though.
attempted safe.
Right over the hole.
The attempted safe.
We're as close to right over the hole as possible. This is still a little bit dicey. I mean,
Well, on the
camera makes this look easier than
the
it
camera
is.
certainly does, but the common approach is to slow roll with right hand. But
Yeah, that's no fun. See how he went up and
I
down?
love that.
Yeah, rather than
Yeah.
slow roll that, it's like
look out.
super low percentage. It's on the wrong side of this. He's going to have to, I think, roll this or draw it to the side rail. I think this one he has to roll. Town Billiards too, yeah, on the 2nd floor.
That predates me.
That's a cool one up on the 2nd floor.
Yeah. That predates my billiard days.
Good stroke there. See, again, he's not rolling the ball. He's not going to take the risk that something happens, so he chose to draw it. He
Well,
did
and maybe
super
that's part of
well.
my problem is I always try to slow roll it, and I get just murdered by these big tables.
Well, yeah, and that comes from the box because you have to roll on the box a lot because
Yeah.
the windows are smaller. Here, you got to let it fly and just worry about the pot. Let the cue ball move a little bit.
Funny bridge here, hampered by the rail and the 9.
Nice being left-handed here, though.
Yeah, it
If
is.
you're right-handed here, this really sucks.
Nice shot. Nice little draw.
That's the Sean McKay we know.
There he is,
Nice and smooth there on those couple balls.
looking to take a 3-1 lead here.
Doesn't roll that one either. Stun it, says that's good. 2 balls
Wow.
over a hole. Nothing,
Wow.
Nothing wrong with giving those 2.
No doubt. I'm going to jump out and go check the weather real quick.
Absolutely. Yeah, Warren, I'm quite young. Grant's just a young man too, though. I love hearing those old pool room stories from the golden years of pool, back when it was cool. So getting down near the end of this first set, let's see if Sean can figure out this break and try to get himself on the hill here. He's eyeing up this double dip. We will have another set after this one if Sean wins. Does need to beat Warren twice, true double elimination tournament. 5 on the A side, 4 on the B, so a second set will be a race to 4. Looking at the 4 railer, the deuce misses. The 9 squeezes the cue ball. And he says, unbelievable. I didn't see which ball he made. He made, looks like the 6 went in the side late. What's up, Mr. Neal? Good to see you, pal. Push, he says, so he's just going to push this to the right side rail. Like so. That's about all he could do from there. 9 ball gave the cue ball a squeeze. Put the squeeze on it. Good safe shot from Warren. It looks like the 5's going to cover the cue ball. The 1 ball, rather. Yeah, Steve, I haven't had the pleasure of playing him, but I've heard lots of stories from you guys about Marv. Nothing but great things. Perfect gentleman in the game as well. Steve Wilton in the comments there took down the 8 ball last night. Saturday 8 ball tournament. Went undefeated to snap it off. 22 player field. What's up, Alex? Your Canadian friends. We're cold, sir. We're cold. It's very cold here. As I imagine, it is very cold there as well. Did this one ball leak out a little to the left side of it? Sean can see some of this ball. He's called the 1 in, so that means he's going to try to play it off the 4, I believe. Or he's called the 4 in. I'm not sure which one. More trying to contain the cue ball down table. Lost the 1 a bit. This 1 ball will cut in the side, mind you. Pretty thin, so the cue ball is going to be flying a bit here. Got to try to miss the 7 to get on the 2. Runs into the 2, but it's worked out okay. Wrong side of the ball. Friday was 20 below. Yeah, that's our weather, Alex. 20 below. Means the same in Fahrenheit and Celsius. Below is below. But when you say 50 degrees, it literally means nothing to me.
It's about 10 above.
Yes.
That's shorts and t-shirt weather for us up here.
But the 20 below translates even, so that I get.
Look out.
He hit that a little funny. Dug into it too much.
Yeah.
He can still see this ball. Not enough to make it, but he can chip it safe. Kind of put the 3 near the 10, put the cue ball up near the 4.
Under hit it. The 3 ball.
Hit it pretty thin, too. That's 40. 10 above is beach weather, yeah. Big draw shot.
It's beach
here.
weather in today, Calgary weather. I would take 10 above.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Compared to whatever we're at now.
20 or so below, yeah, maybe more like 25 now. It feels awfully chilly out there.
Sure does. But not as bad as what it was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we had a couple of real frigid days there. Some blowing snow and whatnot made it worse. Pretty thin shot here. Tough to control the cue ball. Overcuts it.
And overhit it.
Does this slow down in time for Warren to have a pot? It does. I think he should play the 5 in the right side pocket, to be honest. You can go forward.
Yeah, really not a lot of control needed. Just pot it.
Yeah, play with
Maybe
outside, play with inside. You can do whatever you like there. Oh, he played with inside, but he didn't get enough of it. I think that was purely because he was reaching.
I think so,
kind
too.
of bridging over a ball made it awkward.
Although 5 to 7, there's really not a lot to do. Pot the 5.
That's very true. Again, hampered by a ball, though, a little. See, he's got to put his bridge hand behind the 9, which made that shot tougher, but he did well there.
He sure did. I don't know if I would have played it for the side pocket.
I feel like I would have tried to punch that ball to
Yeah,
higher
me too.
percentage to pot it, but he made the pot look easy there. That was a good shot.
Yeah. I like punching into that and just keeping the cue ball on the high side of the 7. Put the 7 in the same pocket. Makes it easier to get to the 8.
Tyler says it's a tropical 0 in Nanaimo. Nice.
Gotta love the tropical zeros.
That is tropical. Oh, minus 12.5, Warren's weather station says. It feels way colder than that. So yeah, there's got to be a wind that's like super chilly.
Let me look. Now I'm all curious.
It's gotta be.
Stuff.
It feels like 20 below for sure. Always
feels like minus 22.
Oh, that
minus 15 right now as of 9 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what it feels like is minus 20.
Minus 22.
Yeah. Extension. A little extra reach for this one, being a lefty.
So Monday's not terrible. Tuesday's good. Wednesday's good.
Eric Vargas baby
congratulations.
came a couple days ago, I think. I think it was Friday morning, Friday afternoon, something like that.
Yeah. Baby girl.
Baby girl Vargas.
Congratulations, Mr. Vargas.
Yeah,
Dad for, I think, number 2.
second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy and a girl now. Look at this, unbelievable. That puts Sean on the hill.
Wow.
Super unlucky because he played that with bottom inside. 3 rails around and scratched. And yeah, it is Warren's break here. That's the only saver.
Wow. Wouldn't have seen that coming.
Bunch of snow in Nanaimo. And yeah, doubtful he knows how to drive in the snow because they don't get a lot of it out there.
Nope.
And they do
Not
it.
to any kind of accumulation
It's like
anyway.
a skiff of
Yeah.
what we call a skiff,
Yeah.
less than 10
I was-
centimeters.
I was talking with Damien a couple of times last week, and he had what we would consider a skiff of snow.
Yep.
He's like, "You'd have been proud of me, buddy. I drove through it."
And they go crazy. They're like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
White knuckled. Meanwhile, we're still doing the speed limit.
Right?
Get out of my way. It's
Yeah.
just a little condensation.
I have driven through so much stuff. You've been with me in a couple of hairy occasions.
Oh, I've had so many scary drives in my life. It's unbelievable.
That one that we did when we left North Dakota late at night.
Yeah, and it was like,
Animals all
that's the
over
craziest
the
thing,
road.
is every kind of weather and situation you can imagine. We've driven through it, right? Whether it be animals, whether it be rain,
yeah,
sleet,
snowstorms.
hail, you name it. John and I drove once, like we're driving directly into a tornado. I look on the weather station, it's like, yep, tornado in the next town.
Wow.
I had a video of the clouds. It was the craziest thing you ever see, right?
That's insane.
Just terrifying.
Yeah. That's crazy.
We've seen some good ones. The fog driving to BC has been some of the most interesting ones, actually.
Yeah.
The Penticton.
That was a
Drive.
really nice shot. Nice little kick safe there from Warren. I don't know whether he quite got there. Sean might have an outside edge of 2.
Did he
But
get?
what a great shot.
Did he get enough cover here?
The worst fog was in Saskatchewan. Oh, that's like
Yeah.
driving through pea soup.
I've had some Penticton drives that were exactly like that. People pulled
Yeah,
over,
kind of in that Invermere Valley.
and they're just pulled over. You can't even drive in it. You
Yeah.
can't see nothing. Somebody will slam into the back of you if you're not going fast enough either, and they
Yeah.
got good lights, right?
I drove from Cranbrook back to Invermere during mating season with moose, and oh my lord, they were everywhere.
Yeah, that's scary too.
It was like a herd on the highway.
Game
It
over
was
when you hit one of those.
crazy. I hit one. I hit one just outside of Scriberg, Ontario, in a Toyota Celica. She come in right full body right into the windshield.
Yeah, it's lucky
Ripped
to-
the roof back about a foot.
Lucky to live through that kind of stuff.
That's what the truck driver said when he was taking us to the hospital.
I bet. Oh, nice little shot there from Warren. Try to keep himself alive in this first set. Mind you, Sean does have to beat him twice, so Warren has a little bit of wiggle room.
I would hope so too, Tyler.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything, Tyler. We've seen those truck drivers. They don't know nothing.
I drove back from Edmonton in probably the worst snowstorm that I've ever seen. Snowflakes like the size of golf balls. And actually, when I left Edmonton, there was no snow at all. And then just before I hit Red Deer is when it started. And it accumulated so fast. And I was driving in, I had a Chevy truck back in those days with bald tires. Like bald, like a baby, bald. And if it wasn't for the truckers on the highway, I wouldn't have made it. And the only thing I could do is keep next to one of the semis. And there's no sense looking forward, right? I can't see nothing anyway. So I'd look to the left of me and look at the side lights that they had on the truck and I just kept at equal distance.
It's crazy. That's a good time to pull over and call it
Oh,
a night.
yeah, man. But if I pull over, I'm worried about getting plowed
Somebody will
by one of the
smash you,
trucks.
yeah. Ooh, slopped her in a little, but this should keep him alive in the set.
Staying alive.
They make booster seats, Tyler.
Phone books,
I can see over the wheel just fine.
right? Phone books, no problem.
Require a little assistance, but I drove back from Olds last year in that snowstorm. That was a good one. It was like a couple of feet
Yeah.
and like a skating rink on the highway the whole way. That was great.
There's one thing I know though about the truck that you drive.
Oh, it was
It handles
perfect.
that
Yeah.
like it's nothing.
Yeah, I pull onto my street in front of my house and everybody's stuck, and I'm like, kind of, can you guys just pull over a little so I can
Right.
get by?
Get out of the way.
And then I pull up in front of my house, and there's no way you can park anywhere because the snow is so heavy and thick. So I spent an hour and a half shoveling it out.
Nice.
Never got stuck.
Oh, it was terrible, Clark. Let me tell you. That was probably the most nerve-wracking drive I've ever had.
Well, and now they can give you a fine, right?
Yeah, it took me
You can get a
4 and
fine
a
for not
half
having winters.
hours to go from Red Deer to Calgary. It was that bad.
Yeah, you can get a fine now for not having proper tires.
Yep.
Serious business over in this province.
Yeah, it was bad. But I mean, I was 18 or 19 back in those days. I was fearless.
Fearless. Just like Albert.
Or stupid, one of the two.
It's relatively the same thing.
Yeah, a good combination of both, perhaps.
So do we see a little push out action here, I think?
Yeah, but really, where do you push to?
Well, you can't push to leave the shot. That's what he's worried about. He's pushing to leave half of the one. So just make sure the
Yeah,
eight
I don't know if I
covers.
like that push here.
This is not bad because good chance they're going to get it back. Because how does Warren play safe here?
You do the same type of shot. Just clip the one to send it back down, leave it on the table, and use the 8.
Tough to leave it there, though. Tough to not just send this one right near the bottom right corner. Really tough to spin it enough to have it miss the 8, and yeah, that's why he's just going to call the bank because he knows it's going to go close, and he's just going to try to contain the cue ball here.
Yeah, just behind the 8 ball, or 4,
There's
or 5,
lots of
or
balls, yeah,
6, or
6, yeah, or none of the above.
or none of the above. Yeah. He killed that one ball. He smashed it. Oh my. Fatigue is a factor.
Certainly is, and I think we're going to get to see a second set. Barring some sort of chop action, but if I was Sean in this situation, I ain't splitting nothing.
Nope.
All
When
of
you
them.
know that your opponent is fatigued like that,
Well, and he's won, 4 matches in a row or something like that, and all the momentum's on his side. You just got to roll with it.
yep.
Oh, the lake snowstorms. That's something else. Those
Yep.
Great Lakes, that's crazy when it storms out there.
Did he get the window on the 3?
About half of the ball to the 1. Yeah, but it was thin. In off. Straight in off.
He tried to swerve it.
Yeah. Pretty routine out here for Sean, I think, to take this first set. 4 leads to the 5 easy. The 6 will be the only questionable ball.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can play it in the side. I think he has to draw around it to play it in the same pocket. after he shoots the 5.
What's going on, Joey? And yeah, he was the first manager. There were some other things that went on, but again, it's not my story to tell. Nice little draw shot there from Sean. Nice control.
Nice little soft action. It's relatively same shot here, I think.
Yep.
Wants to be close to straight in on the 5. Just a little angle.
Oh my. Chicken winged it again.
He's done that a few times. Fatigue, as Grant mentioned, is a factor.
My chicken wing has nothing to do with fatigue. It's just shows its ugly
Just a
head
chicken
when
wing.
yeah, I can be the first game of the first match that I play.
Be a lack of play. I think the more you play, the less that happens. Like
I
if you're
think so.
practicing a lot, it doesn't happen too much.
Yeah. And I am not practicing at all.
I had the same kind of thing happen today because I wasn't putting in as many hours as usual this week. So
Yeah, I'm kind of getting towards the needing the Christmas break.
oh, it's going to be well
gonna
needed.
Perhaps hang the cues up for a little bit.
My thoughts exactly. Couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the game good too.
Yeah. Gets the mind hungry again.
That's right. I think that's what I need more than anything is my mind is all over the map, as you know well. So
Yeah, the break will do you well.
that's going in a million different directions. So it's
Well, and we've got a lot on our plate.
Yeah,
We've got a
it's-
lot that needs to get done, and because it's not just me, right? I know that my
a
name
lot to
gets
think
brought
about
up
all
a
at
lot
once. Yeah.
with what Q Sports Live is doing, but it's certainly more than just me. I
That's-
couldn't handle everything.
it's a group effort.
It
for
sure is. There is zero chance I could handle everything that's coming down the lines.
Looks like this came a little far. And just in that one awkward spot where if he had more angle, it wouldn't be so bad.
I don't mind just the kind of the little tap draw. Take what the table gives me.
Yeah.
I don't need to do
That's
nothing
what, and
fancy.
he's going to go over and look at exactly that. Just roll it. Roll it and cut the 10 in. Often you lose sight on the 10 ball. You're like, well, I need to be straight. If this was like the 1 ball, you would love this shot.
Yeah, you're
This is like
in all day.
exactly where you want to be on any other ball except the 10.
Well, and so if I get hungry to play again throughout the Christmas break, because I always do when I take a break, within a week I'm going, okay, I need to play. I need to do something. And I think, I can't remember whether it was yourself or Klatt that told me, if you're feeling stuck on a rotation game, to play it backwards. So go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That was Klatt that said that, but I love that too.
Yeah.
If you're getting stuck on certain balls, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
I think I
always
just need
get
to
stuck
get
at the
the-
9, or you always get
Yeah.
stuck at the 10, or then,
Yeah.
then shoot them backwards, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to kind of reset the brain.
Well, it's actually a nice thing too, because if you're not running out a lot of racks, then you're not always getting to the 9 or the 10 to feel that
Yep.
pressure of that ball. So if you're shooting it early, then you're getting more used to potting that ball. For sure. I mean, such a visual game, right?
It is. And I just want to clear the brain of, that set pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just another bloody ball.
Just shoot the balls.
shoot it.
Yeah, this ball to that ball. It
That's
doesn't
it.
matter what the number or the color is, really.
Yeah, and it's so funny that, how your brain automatically assigns value, right? And the higher up in value you go, the more it becomes a high pressure shot. And it shouldn't be that.
That's right. It should not. They're all the same balls.
And I think that's probably my problem in 8-ball right now, because my 8-ball's struggling bad. I am not playing good 8-ball right now. Playing good 9-ball, but I'm not playing good 8-ball. And that bothers me.
There also hasn't been a ton of 8-ball tournaments or anything.
No.
To be honest, we're used to having one big 8-ball tournament a month kind of thing, but there hasn't been many. We've been playing more on the 9-foot, which I love to see.
Yeah, it's messing with my game, though.
It goes in stages, right?
Well, and
Your-
I
your
keep
9
telling
ball is-
myself, I must be learning something.
Yeah.
Right? Because my game
ball,
dropped.
your 9-ball is getting better, right?
Yeah.
Kicking safe at this one. That's good control. Nice shot. Contained it well.
Is the play in off the 6? Is it there?
I don't think.
I think the 6 is a little bit far out.
So, yeah, and I think the 1 is like almost too parallel with it, right?
Yeah.
If the 1 was more to the left, then you might try that. Sean plays this game so smart. He was always playing safe there.
Warren says, did I ever? Enough that I would have challenged you, Warren.
Warren's one hell of a player. I don't like your chances. I'm betting Warren there.
I'd challenge Warren in 8 ball.
Well, one thing's for sure, you do not want to challenge Warren in.
No, snooker.
He's the Calgary snooker champ.
Yep. But I know better than that.
Alberta snooker champ.
Yeah. I don't know if the 2-rail hit behind the 6 is there.
Have you won the Canadians, Warren? I'm not sure. Sorry. I should probably know that, but.
Oh, very nice shot. I didn't
me.
think that he could even hit that 1 ball.
Look at that shot. And he's got rewarded half ball. 8 balls covering half of the 1. The half that Sean needs to pot it.
I rather like this setup, how it looks.
Yeah, with the border. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, blends into the rest of the screen.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do if you're Sean here? Do you just thin the left side of this? Because I don't think you can bank the 1-up table without scratching.
Yeah, I think you thin with bottom. Send the 1 ball either 1 up, or if you can, even better to send 2 and just draw and keep the 1 or the cue ball down here.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot. Tricky to execute. It's tough to get the 1 to spin enough and control the cue ball, but I don't know if he has a better option. It's that or like super thin it.
Yeah, just 1 up it. Look at this.
This is the problem. You put it right over the hole 9 times out of 10.
Yep. I thought he could have cut that more.
Tough to, if he cuts it more, I think the cue ball comes out further towards the 10. He's just going to lose it a little more. He did pretty well there considering how tough the shot was.
Yeah, I think the 10's in the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's playing the little swerve and losing the cue ball.
Yeah.
And being a lefty, this is not easy. He's got to reach at this one. Going to use the rest. It's been getting good use out of this.
Do you thin this in, or are you playing safe?
Yeah, I think he thins it right now, just the way this is going.
I don't mind the safe because
playing
thin, if you miss that, you're selling out.
Yeah, he played the safe, and he played it well.
Yeah, that 7's big.
He might have came up a little short. He might have left Sean the edge of this. If he left him the right edge, Sean can try to put the cue ball back where it is now. That's what he's going to do. Just super thin the 2. The 2's going to stay relatively where it is. He underhit it.
Oh, I think he's good.
Underhit it. Just a little
Just
underhit.
a little bit, yeah, but not terrible.
Certainly didn't sell out.
It's good to see neither one of these guys want to give up the ghost.
No, they're not. Like you said, does he try to cut that ball in? I thought he might, just the way this match has been going. But no, he's not ready to call it the first set yet. He is
I like it.
playing tight. Made it this far. What a shot that is.
Yeah.
What great speed that is. He knew he wasn't going to make it. He just wanted to float it only just past, and he did perfect.
Yep.
Because that puts it in such an awkward spot. So what does Sean do here? I think he's got to kind of send the 2 towards the 5 and send the cue ball under the 8-10. That's what he's trying to do, but slightly under hit. Still pretty good result, just leaving distance. Leave the cue ball near the rail.
And it's a long pot, and he's got to get to the 4 ball.
Yeah, I can't see him going at this ball, actually.
No.
Although I've been wrong every time with Warren so far.
If he goes at this, he's got to put a stroke on this ball.
Pound it and come around.
Look at this.
Unbelievable
Wow.
shot. He's feeling it today. He's hitting the ball real good.
He's hitting extremely well.
Oh, you got to be feeling it to play that shot down 4-3.
Right?
It's a big shot. I think this goes in the side.
Tight side pocket,
Oh, he played the corner and he
And-
undercut it.
but he gets rewarded. Played the two-way.
Sean might just jump this in. Sean might just jump this in.
I don't think he's got a choice.
Well, the
He
problem,
could go off the top rail for the kick, but
see, here's the problem: is he's left-handed,
yep.
and this jump is super tough lefty. But yeah, the top rail to the
Top
side
rail,
rail, that's what
yeah.
he's looking at.
Yeah.
You don't want to go one rail at that ball. You definitely want to go two.
Well, and it brings in those side pockets, as I've done so many times.
Yeah, top rail.
So many times I try to hit this shot and I end up clipping that
The horn.
horn. Yeah.
He's going underneath this ball.
I don't mind that either. 3 rail.
Is he just going one rail between the 8-10?
No.
He is.
Wow.
That was a brave shot.
That
I
is
I don't
very-
think that was very easy.
That was about the thinnest of the 4 ball options for the hit.
I think that was, yeah, and of the 4 options, I think that was the worst one, to be honest. I think 3 rails underneath it would have been a better option than that. I like the top rail, side rail. Second at the senior, second at the plus 55 8 ball. Only played the regular Canadians in 93.
Did Warren get away with one there?
Got a lot better later.
Does that 5 pass the 8?
It definitely goes in the side still, but he would
That's a pretty steep back cut.
he would love
You
to
get
shoot
to
it in the
fly
corner.
the cue ball.
It goes. Goes by the 8. Ooh.
Barely.
Well, these 4 balls to get this to Hill. Hill, when it looked like Sean was going to run away with this first set. Warren's clawed his way back in nicely.
Well, and I love to see that, right? He didn't just give it up and go, oh, I got another set.
And didn't start going for crazy shots.
Nope.
He just played the right shots. Waited for a chance, and he's got one.
He pulled a Ben. Just stick around.
He had to stick around, yeah.
Is he drawing this?
Yeah, soft draw. He underhit it a bit, but he's okay.
He was a little worried, I think, of drawing into the side pocket.
It was definitely in play from there.
But really not a lot to do. Draw on the 8 ball, you're automatic on the 10.
One good shot.
Nice little check.
Sean says that's good.
We're going to the hill. Hill action.
Hillage in the final, of course. Maximum amount of excitement. Just the way we like it.
Some truth there, sir.
Sean to break at Hill. Hill trying to force a second set. He's got to beat Warren twice. He was up 4-1.
Good on Warren to even get it back here as Hill.
Well, in a couple of the racks that Warren lost to be trailing 4-1 should be said were fairly unlucky. One in particular where he stroked the 8 in, won 3 rails and scratched.
Yep.
Look at this. When he needed that break the most, he got the ball in the side. Got the ball in the side, and he can see the one. He can't pot it, but
You'll see a containing safety out of Sean, I think.
he's super nice and close. I think the play here is to thin the left side of it.
Yeah.
He's left-handed too. The only awkward thing is his bridge hand, but
Well, then hopefully you can come around 2 rails back and
yeah.
even underneath that 2-8.
Yeah, you want to go for the 3rd rail because you don't want to bring the 5 into play, trying to get cute.
Yeah.
So you just
Well,
put
and the worst
lots
the
of
ones-
left-siding.
I think the worst the 1 ball does is snuggle up to the 4.
I don't even think it moves that far because he's edging it. It did move quite far. Does this slow down in time? It looks like it has.
It
Nice
has,
shot there
yeah.
from Sean.
Very well
good.
done. Nice control.
Yeah, that's the kind of shot you want to come with Hill. Now you got a chance. Barring something crazy happening when your opponent hits this ball.
He's calling the 4. The 2-rail kick on the 1 combination.
I think he's gonna try to like hit the side of the 1 and get the cue ball up table. See that?
Yep.
What a great shot.
And gets the punch out on the 2. But
I mean, he played that really well. I
did.
feel like he deserved
got
a little
unlucky.
better.
Yeah.
Every match he played was a race to 1.
Hill every time. The pressure cooker every time. He's got to miss the 5 ball here.
Oh, this is great. You see Warren's comment. He still has his program from the tournament in '93 where they spelled his name Foffel.
Wow.
Instead of Soffel. Oh, you gotta love that. Finally make it to the big time, they spell your name wrong.
Right. So what do you do if you're Sean? Right hand spin on the cue ball, come underneath for the 3 in the right side?
I think lots of left spin. Play the 2 in this, or play the 3 in the same holes, 2. Just miss the 8. Oh, he's super juiced underneath, but he lost it.
It still goes to left side. And
Yeah,
I think there's really not a lot to do there.
Pot
Make
the
it,
ball,
pot
yeah.
the ball. You're in automatic shape for the 4. You just can't overhit it. Would be the worst case, I would think. What's going on, Bryce?
Good clean stroke there, and I
Yeah.
think the 5 goes in the side by the 6, so
Yep.
again, nothing much to do with the cue ball here. Stop shot.
Does want to be on the top side of that tangent line for the 5 into the side.
Yeah, because this.
I guess either way, because the 6 will go up or down.
And so my thought is, yeah, the 6 will go in the bottom left easy, but then getting to the 8 is much, much tougher than if you were shooting the 6 in the top left.
Yeah.
So you really do want to make sure that you land.
I think he's straight on here.
I think he's not going to be impressed with this. Yeah, you see a little grimace. I think
So you slow roll pocket weight.
I think he's okay. I think he can go forward. I think he can just
Took a
miss
second look at it. Or there's something on the ball.
Yeah, wants to clean it because this is where a ball will skid.
Yeah.
This exact shot. So Warren marks the ball for him. Give it a little wipe down.
That's was not quite the look I think Sean was going for. Watch here.
Oh. Somewhat awkward looking.
Somewhat awkward looking. Oh, nice shot.
Nice angle here. He needed to make sure he got a nice little angle.
Yeah, and he did just that. That's a Jason Shaw move. I like how he punched in there.
He underhit it.
He did underhit it, but I think you can just slow roll this in. You don't even need to slow roll it.
He hates rolling these balls, though.
Yeah.
This is not the favorable shot, especially under pressure. He might go back and forth here. That's how much he hates slow rolling that ball.
And he
know?
underhit this.
He's okay if he's right-handed.
If he's right-handed, he's got to
a
get the
lefty.
rest out.
But he's so good with the rest. I don't
sure
think it'll be a
is, yeah.
problem.
I agree.
That's the snooker background too. Sean was a good snooker player, so
Yeah.
definitely got good at using the rest. But again, see how he switches hands?
That's so weird.
Yeah, there's a handful of players who do this. I think there was one in the Moscone. It might have been Albin.
I don't
I
understand.
think it
that.
was Albin that switched.
Very nice.
This to win the first set. Warren's going to make him shoot it.
I would.
Fair enough. It's straight and a little far away. To force a second set, a possible second set. We'll see if they reach for the coin right away or if they've both had enough. Let's see.
Done and done.
Reaching for
Sean
the
takes
coin.
set number 1.
Instant reach for the coin. I
Wow,
love
I
it.
love it.
Race to 4 now.
0-0. RT4.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Warren. Happy New Year, all that fun stuff. Thanks for tuning in today.
And I think what I'll do is I'll put that there by Sean McKay. He won the first set.
That's fair. That's fair. And because he's a star.
He is a star. He's a superstar.
He's playing good. He's playing real good. Knocked me off in round 2, and now he's playing the second set of the final. You'll love to see it.
That is one time you're thankful that the cue ball got kicked.
Yeah, some balls made there too, and straight in on the 1, mind you. 2 is
2's not easy.
jailed up over there. I don't
Although
think.
it's a fairly easy safe.
I think he can cut it in. Just a little baby draw on this 1. I think he can cut the 2 in. But yeah, if not, super easy safe.
Hey, thank you, Richard. Merry Christmas to you as well. And to everybody for that matter. It is getting to be that time of year.
It is. It is.
I don't know if that was quite the baby draw he was looking for.
Ooh, we got all of that one.
He did. Easy safe, though. Hit stick, send the 2-ball 3 rail. Even 4 rails.
Assuming you can't make this ball.
I was assuming.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. At first I thought, yeah, he's done. He's overdrawn it, but
Well, I don't
perfect.
know if Sean's going to like his first shot at this table.
no, this is behind the 4-5. Although,
Did he let it out?
I think he's got cover, but not on the full ball. I left Sean the wrong half of this ball, mind you. Patrick, we are streaming to YouTube as well.
We should be.
I do believe. I stopped checking the comments because nobody was commenting on there. So it's been one comment all day on YouTube.
I think we're live, maybe. Nope, not on that one.
It's an old one, but we are
Let's go
live.
back here and reset everything.
Hit that refreshing.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I guess there are comments.
All 3 of them.
Yep.
Well, 2
There's
of them.
comments, but none for us.
That's right.
There's
Merry Christmas
there's
to you too, Mitch.
chatter comments. That's what it is. You can watch on your TV. It is definitely one of the highlights of us streaming on YouTube.
Well, now
And the
YouTube's
picture on YouTube is just insane good.
now Facebook's got that fancy thing too, you know, where you can stream to your TV. So it's a little different from before when it was only for YouTube, but Chromecast or something.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
what they call that?
Yeah.
You guys have one of those fancy things.
We
I
do.
don't have one of those fancy things. Oh,
because we're
my
addicted
God,
to
there's
that
a
kind of
kid crawling on the
stuff.
table. Oh, good. He got off quicker than he got up there. That was great. What's wrong with these people these days? So when I own a pool room, Grant,
Yeah, that would not be
no,
tolerated.
I just have tables for certain players, right?
Yeah.
I don't want random walk-ins playing on $9,000 tables, right?
Yeah.
Spilling drinks,
have-
crawling on them. If they're recreational players, they play on recreational tables, not
Can
on
I say
professional
this, that if he
tables, right?
tries to climb on that table again,
Oh, I know you're gonna
I
go
will
flying over
mute
there.
the mic. I will be back.
Yeah, I know you'll be flying over there. Merry Christmas, Tom, in Ireland.
Say which?
And thank you, Patrick. Saying Merry Christmas to the folks there, Tom.
Ah, yes, okay.
I know that's distracting, but
Oh, it is totally.
they're not crawling up there again. You'll be okay. Meanwhile, Sean looking pretty good here to put the first game on the board in this second set. 9 over the hole, 10 nearby. What kind of angle does he have here? Looks like a little top inside juice.
Yeah, come to the bottom right hand, or the right hand side of the table, I should say. Not to the bottom. That would not have been good.
Be too far, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Tyler, you can play on nothing but the best in my room. Because you have played pool before. And you know how to respect the equipment.
Right? Well, now I've got one eye on the commentary and one eye over there.
Now, the problem is when they rip the table or stain it or whatnot, they don't pay for it.
That's it.
Who pays for it?
Yeah.
The pool room.
Mm-hmm.
So I would prefer if they played on tables that were a little more inexpensive. So when it did get ruined, it wouldn't cost me $9,000, right?
Yeah.
These tables are very, very expensive, these diamond tables.
Yeah, they are.
Patrick's starting with the Christmas song. Twas the week before Christmas. Jig's first set was won by Mr. McKay. 5-4 was a barn burner the first set.
Sure was. They went hill action.
Patrick, the AC was running because I live in the south. Lucky boy. The AC is not running here, thankfully, because it's cold. Ball made on the break from Sean. Or, yeah, looks like he made one, but he's super hooked on the one ball. We'll see what he does. I'm sure he'll push. He's just trying to figure out where he wants to push. And it looks
As
like
just announced.
Is he pushing to the jump?
I think so. Clearing out the 10-3.
Oh, okay, he's pushing to the kick. Possibly the edge.
I think he's got the edge.
He's trying to bait him into the edge, I think, is what he's doing. That's not a bad shot. Try to bait him into cutting it in, and flying up and down for shape's not easy.
But how well did he hit it? Hit right in behind the 5?
Jailed.
we do get free AC. We just have to open up the window.
That's not the kind of AC you want.
No. Right now, Richard, we're about minus 22, somewhere in there.
Minus
I don't
15
think you're
feels
spinning
like
that
22.
one. There's no way.
Pretty close. Pretty close, but very tough. I don't know if he really had another shot, though.
No.
I mean, being
You could maybe masse that and actually like punch into it, but I don't think you're ever swerving from there.
Super hard. Well, saving grace is these balls are not in the best spot. I think Sean needs to play a 6-10 combo later on.
Mm-hmm.
10 ball is wild. Needs to be called, but it is wild. See what he does here. Trying to get straight on the 3 so he can just stop the 3 and shoot the 4 in the side next. And I don't think he's going to try to move the 6. I think he's going to just take the combo. He's looked at it a handful of times.
Richard says 19 here in Cold Lake. Wonder how much Klatt's enjoying Fort Mac tonight. Probably not a lot.
Ooh.
Although Klatt's from Winnipeg, so it gets cold there too.
Yeah, not quite that cold. Does anyone ever enjoy Fort Mac? No. No, they just go there to work because the money's good.
Tell them kids to stop running through your stream. Those were the same kids that were crawling on the table.
Yeah, it's
So,
okay.
yeah, I got one eye there.
They're the same kids that when the cue ball is on the rail, you're allowed to put your cue in.
And have a width of the cue.
Leave the width of the cue.
Very good.
So
it's like a drop in golf.
It's self-explanatory what's happening over there. We've all, if you've been around pool rooms, you've all seen these players before. They're the same ones that think a scoop is a jump shot,
right?
Watch me jump this ball.
Yeah, right. Scoop. Just some energy. Just some guy. You are live. We are here. Yes, we are live and we are here, and you're there.
That's right. What a big shot that was for the 10 ball to not go in. 2-0.
Yeah,
or
bobbled
1-1.
in the pocket.
Although it's not 1-1 yet.
No, there's some work to do.
Chance. A chance he thought he might not have.
Yeah.
Sean's going to be in jail here right behind the 10. Probably squeeze right on the 8-10.
Do you go 2 rails?
I like just 1. Yeah, just squeeze right in between.
The squeeze play, but then the 1 rail kick is on.
But hard to control because he's elevated over a ball too. We were all that guy, Robert. We were all that guy at one point. Tyler Pellet got an innocent look.
Wow, David. Been in Arizona since 2016. Heat has been on maybe twice in 5.5 years, and only enough to warm the house.
See, and I'm not going to lie. I will take this -20. I know you're the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take this over the +40.
Nope.
There's no way. Like, I can put on layers. I can put on layers. But when it's hot, there's nothing you can do.
Bring it.
Good shot there from Sean to keep the cue ball long, and Warren's calling the bank, but I think he's just playing the cue ball back behind the 8-10 there. Oh no, he mishit it. He's gonna get away with it though. He's got the 7 safe. Almost all the way to the rail, not a bad shot. Yeah, it didn't take long. Now they got drinks on the table, and they're all over the map. Grant's going to go sprint over there before we lose a $9,000 table. Which is good. Somebody's got to stop the nonsense. And Sean has sold this ball out over the side, but the 8 doesn't go, and I don't think the billiard on the 10 goes that easy either. Well, let's see if this little billiard shot goes. I don't think it does, but he's playing it. Oh, wow. No way did he play the safe like that.
Genius.
Get away with it. Yeah, it was upper level genius if that's the case. Worked out pretty good. I think Sean can actually thin the left side of this if he wants to.
I like it.
It's very thin.
Oh, it's like you can see the varnish of the ball.
But it's fine as long as you contact some of it. You're not going to sell it out.
Nope. Send the cue ball all the way back down table.
You can't really hit it too thick. There's not enough of it to
There's
hit
not enough of it to hit thick at all. You couldn't push the 8 over to the right side of the table.
That's right. That's going to be 1-1. I'm a little surprised that he's even making them shoot this the way this has been going. They've been giving each other a couple balls here and there. So.
Yep. Oh my!
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm surprised he made him shoot the 8. Yeah. They were both.
You got to let him get down to at least the 10, I guess.
That's right, Tyler. You should not go to the grocery store in your birthday suit.
No.
That is frowned upon, yes. So what do you,
The Popo might have a little bit of something to say there.
yeah, they're not going to like that.
No.
I mean, as long as you're wearing your mask, I think it's okay. But
Oh, Benny. Oh, that's a good one.
because then technically you're not in your B-Day suit, right?
You're,
got
you're
some
abiding by the law.
articles on.
Mask required. It's no longer about no shoes, no shirt,
Yeah, it's
no
not
service.
about the shoes and shirt anymore.
Right?
Just about the mask.
Just the mask.
So what do you think the odds are this goes hill? Like 100?
Oh, yeah.
10%?
We're 120% to go hill because we're probably, what, at 10:30? 11:10.
Oh, that went by quick, eh?
Sure did. From 9 to 11
I
went
have
by
to
like
be up
that.
early. What the heck happened? Thought we were going to be out of here by like 9.
Right? Whose idea was it to come and stream the weekly?
Well, I thought it would be done by 10. The latest. I don't know if I've ever seen this run till 11.
Yeah, masks and vaccinated. That's right.
I think it's the fatigue of this final is dragging things on a little here. We have been, this stream's been going for 2 hours, so.
It has, yeah.
Although that did include the B-side final as well.
It sure did, yeah. It's a nice shot. Might get the window. Might just get the window. If that's the case, and he does have the window, Warren's not going to like his next shot.
Going to be behind the 4-9.
Yep.
Cue ball's going to go right up on the 4 if he hits it good.
Coming soon, the Speedo mask.
Yeah, depends where the mask is placed.
Right?
That's right.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
right on the
right
4.
snuggled to that 4.
Yeah,
It's a good shot.
kind of brings up a good point too. You know, you don't just play safe. Not at this level. You got to
No,
play really
You
good.
got to
safe.
play lock-up safe.
Yeah, don't just hide the ball. Hide it good.
I don't know if you can spin that.
Yeah, he can go between the 10 too.
I think you're going to catch that 10 ball. You try that shot.
No, he's got lots of room here. This shot works between the 10 too. He went straight into the deuce. Not even threatening that shot.
He might have scared it a little, though.
Yeah. It was definitely there. He just didn't. He completely misjudged the rail. Completely.
I think I scared the heck out of those kids when I went over and get them drinks off.
Possibly,
the table.
yeah. They're like.
I didn't mean to scare them, but
No, but
I wanted to let them know
Yeah,
that's
it's-
not at all acceptable.
no, it's very.
Very taboo.
Like I said, it's a little different if you're playing on your average bar table, right?
Yeah. Look at these guys.
This is much different. This is a $9,000 table. It's tough, right?
Yeah. I got to go over there again. I got to tell them. Don't climb up on the table like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're just the beyond recreational. There's recreational, and then there's just kind of screwing around, right? But like I mentioned, tables are very expensive, so it's tough. It's tough. Right on top of the 5. Unbelievable. Yeah, he gives the head a shake. He's not thrilled with that. Pretty crazy to land right on top of it, and the safety has not really worked out. Let's see if Warren has enough to roll this ball in. Not easy. Kind of bridging over the 9. Very tricky little shot here. Oh, he did so well. Look at the 5 didn't even touch the rail. Just went straight in the heart. What a shot. One warning's free. The second one involves a free boot as well.
That's about where I'm at right now. And I know Ashley is about the same. One more, and that'll be done.
Yeah, Richard, you're right. Better to educate them than let them ruin the equipment, but it doesn't take much. to ruin the equipment.
Yeah, that's
They
the
sit on
problem.
one rail and it's over, you know. Spill one drink and that table's done.
Yep.
$600 cloth.
Well, and I'm not being rude when I go over there.
No, you're always perfectly reasonable.
The only time I'll ever get rude or anything more is if they want it to go that way.
Yeah, if they deserve it. No, that's the moments when I don't envy having the job of the person working here, having to babysit. I was there. I did
Yes,
that. I
yes, you
hated
did.
every minute of it.
Yes, you did.
Because the old leather pocket was across from the high school.
Yes.
So this was an every single day
Oh,
occurrence.
yeah, I'd be just
Oh,
nuts.
Oh, I lost my mind for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just chasing them around, right? Telling
Yep.
them, hey, get off that table, get your drink off here, quit throwing balls, and quit swinging cues at each other. Good times. 2-1 Warren. I think that's the first time he's had a lead
I think so too.
in the final.
No, he
actually,
won the first game of the last set.
of the opening set.
Yeah.
So first lead he's had since,
Set one.
yeah, how many games ago was that?
Set one,
12
game one.
12 games ago. They played 9 games the first set. First lead in 12 games, pretty good. He got super unlucky because he controlled the one nice over the pocket. But the cue ball didn't cooperate. Fargo, I don't know what Warren's Fargo is, but I do remember Sean McKay's Fargo being at 710.
Oh. Wow. That was something y'all had to be here for. That's why I was laughing.
Tyler, yeah, you need one of you in every room. Somebody who doesn't work there that's not afraid to tell people
Oh,
when they're
I'm not.
being an idiot,
Nope.
right?
I'm not afraid of that. 643 for Warren Ortiz.
6'4",
Yes, sir.
I feel like he's about 60 points underrated. What do you think?
I would agree.
I feel like he plays about a 690, 700 rating. Seen him play a lot better than that too. I've seen him play upwards of 750. I would feel like he's not very often playing at a 600 speed.
No, that's for sure.
Very often at a 700 kind of speed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not afraid to go over and tell people, hey, settle down. Because I'm not rude about it. I'm not a jerk.
No, and like I keep explaining, it's just very expensive equipment here.
That's what I told him. I said, guys, I need a favor. I need you to respect the tables, the equipment. These are $9,000 tables, so please don't stand up on it.
Well, and that's just it. I think you play pool a lot, and you just see these bar tables, and you know they don't cost that much, right?
Yeah.
So you're just out there playing pool, and you come in here and you start playing pool. You don't really look that closely at the equipment to see diamond, though, when it's like looks fancy, and then you would realize maybe this thing costs quite a bit.
Right? But I don't think it, like, if you're not a pool player and you're not educated in it,
No, you wouldn't.
you have
You
no
wouldn't
idea.
know.
You're clueless to what equipment costs
Ah,
are.
it'd be like me going to a fancy bowling lane, and I
Yeah.
just, I'm throwing the ball too high in the air, and they're like, "What are you doing?
Yeah, right.
Do you know how much this floor costs?" And I'm thinking, "What do you mean? It's just a bowling alley.
Right?
Aren't they all the same?" Oh, he mishit that. I'm sure
He did, but he'll be all right. That'll bounce out nicely.
I'm sure he couldn't have just been going back and forth, like he wasn't trying to play the 7 in the side.
Right?
next.
I kind of thought he was playing the 7 on the side.
Definite fatigue factor setting in, and I think he's just going to hold this ball. He likes that the 9 is close to the hole, so he's just going to stun this in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, common pool etiquette, James. Nope. After reffing for 17 years.
No, it's like common sense.
It's very poorly worded.
There's no common sense.
Yeah.
Basket bowling. Yeah,
Basketball.
that's me.
That's me, unfortunately. That's me for sure. Look outside pocket.
Yeah, this goes right in there a lot of times too. You'd be shocked how many times that
Wow.
goes straight in and then you're like, how does it go in at that angle? Well, it always does, right?
Yeah, I agree, Tyler. I'm the same way. I have a bar box at home, and for anybody that's played the CSL IPL, you've seen my home table. I like to take care of it.
Mm-hmm. Smooth stroke there from Mr. McKay
Really
to tie this up
nice,
at
yeah.
2. For sure, this is going hill.
Of course, it was 2-2 the last set.
That's right. 100% going hill.
Ducks.
Well, let's see if he can figure out this break. He's had a couple of good ones, but they've been hit and miss for sure.
Mm-hmm. I was going to mention there too, after mentioning the CSL IPL, if you're looking to play in that league, it is the Q Sports Live International Pool League. We have the next session starting on Feb 7. That'll be the Vegas tune-up.
Tyler.
And
anybody else with
Yeah.
a table or access to a table?
I can tell you, after running that now for a year, seeing what we've seen, if you want your game to improve and for you to perform well in Vegas, that's how you do it.
Great training.
Play in the CSL IPL.
Look at this perfect shape on the 1, but the balls don't want to go in every time.
Nope.
No consistency to this break from either player. Warren's not wasting any time, so that tells me a pretty routine shot there. That he underhit a bit, but he should be okay.
Mm-hmm. 3 plays to that right side pocket.
I think he can use the 10 here.
Yeah.
Or he can heavy draw it to miss the 6, which I don't mind either.
I think he slow rolls this like, oh,
No,
okay, we're both wrong.
yeah.
I
Well,
think he's still there.
and that was my thought, was like heavy draw to miss the 6. Going in, I didn't think coming back out would be a factor. Usually the siding grabs more, but he hit it a little too hard.
I think he's still good. I think the 3 still plays. It made the 6 a little tougher, though.
Yeah, a lot tougher, because I'm sure it doesn't go in the bottom right.
Gets a nice little jelly rub on the 4 ball.
This is where
But 5 to 6
Yeah.
is a nightmare.
this is where the trouble starts.
Yeah.
6 really only goes
Top
to
right,
a top
maybe?
pocket. Yeah, top left, top right. The
I don't
left
know
is
if it'll
tight.
go top left.
I'm getting
I
from
can't see it.
getting from the 5 to the 6 in the top left is nearly impossible.
Might sneak by the 7 in the left side.
Or maybe in off. Could tickle
The
it in there.
off, yeah.
First, he's got to get back there. Does the 10 ball possibly go off the side of the 6? Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Oh, safety.
That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to make it, and then he was going to play the 10.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Draw in on the 6.
Yeah, I think the
Draw
10.
and clip the 10.
Yeah, I think it's like, it might have not even been draw. It might have just been like a middle ball, kind of hit the 6 first, and 10's
Well, the
going
6
close.
6 is deeper.
Yeah, but
Just
you
by a
gotta,
hair.
you gotta hit the top of it anyway.
Yeah.
Certainly he wasn't playing safe there. Not the way he hit that ball.
You think he just got lucky and missed that?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Got lucky on the lead?
Yeah, because he looked like he was trying to cut it.
Is he really going to play that 10, do you think? From that
Oh,
distance?
we might be finding out in a moment anyway. Looks like he got a rail, but it doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
He sold it out. This is as good as ball in hand. Oh,
You
once
know
ag-
what? Forward inside. Come off the rail, but just like he's looking at there. That puts you into that breakout of the 10.
Yeah, you might even go right into it. You gotta miss the 7 though.
You do.
And if you hit the 10, like where are you on the 6? Gotta hit this with some control.
How about this?
On
Come
the-
underneath
on
for
the
the
way
little love
back.
bump.
Oh, that was nothing but
Oh.
No love on that bump at all.
Nope. That love turned bitter real quick.
Yeah, and now he called the 10 there. He called the 10.
He called the 10? Oh, he's playing cue ball off the 6.
Yeah, that's right. Off the 6 to make the 10. It's going to go in that direction.
And I know exactly what Sean's thinking. This 10's going to the heart. If this was me at the table and I'm Sean, Warren makes this 100% of the time.
I catch myself thinking that often, but you can't. You gotta always just be ready for them to miss. Just always think they're gonna miss. But,
almost made it into the
but there are certain times, like
you
a
can
guy
just feel
could
it
be
coming.
like 3-railing a ball, and I'm
Yep.
like, yeah, he's gonna cut this in.
Yep.
Then I have to like slap myself and be like, come on, this is not, it's like a 1% shot.
And then they hit it in the heart.
Yeah, they always make it. Tough shot here. This is
Yeah, you
no
got to
gimme.
smooth stroke this one. No jabby jab.
I'm really surprised to see him roll it. He hasn't rolled a ball all day.
No
He
doubt.
chooses to roll that ball.
Well, and this is no problem for Warren. Play rail first. Take the 6.
I'm really surprised to see Sean roll that ball. I thought he would just elevate a little and just stun it in. But yeah, you're right. There's no problem there for Warren.
No.
Perfect angle on the 7. He's going to get on the hill first, I believe.
Ooh, I might have put a little more draw on that ball.
The only nice
Play
thing
to the
is,
safe side of the table.
the nice thing is he's left-handed here.
It's true.
Was you or I, it's a
Oh,
nightmare.
that's death right there for
Yeah.
me. That means I'm using the bridge.
Oh, wiped its feet.
Squeezes.
Doesn't want to be straight in here.
No, he's good.
He's very close to straight in here. This is not ideal. He's got a power stroke this
He
ball.
does, yeah. But Warren's got the stroke for that.
He does have incredible cue power. Watch this wind up. Oh, he did have to the side rail too. That helped a lot.
Yeah.
Sean says that's good, and that puts Warren on the hill. Trying to take down this 24-man tournament. Almost over.
He does have really good cue power, that Warren. Although Albert has probably got more cue power than most of the Filipinos in the room.
Yeah. You know who's got the most cue power in the room?
Hmm.
Kerry Campbell.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the most cue power. Kerry smashes him with the best of them. But I do enjoy watching Albert's cue ball move.
The only thing I wish Kerry would do is move. Right? Because he's over there kind of slamming things in and that kind of stuff next to a finals table.
Yep. He has been.
There's
He's
table
been
over in the back corner that's
He's been
Open.
reasonably respectful over there, though. I've seen a handful of times he's let them shoot first. And
yeah. He is being reasonable
pretty good,
now. At the start, it was not that way.
yeah. But if you know him, you know him, right? It's just this is the
It's
same
true.
old.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think he's changing for anybody.
That is a certainty. It's one certain thing in life, and that is it.
Over and above death and taxes.
That's right.
Tough action here.
He's got a good look here, but he needs a good shot.
Needs a good shot and a good spot on the 3.
Yeah, see, I like using the 6 as a target here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go right into the 6 with like a low right spin. To try to get this to Hill. Hill, I mean, obviously we're rooting for the guy. Can't
Yeah,
keep
it
us-
can't go hill. Is he going forward?
can't keep us here all
He's
this
going
time.
forward. Forward too.
Yeah, 3 rail around it. I like this path. I like this path.
That
Although-
is the problem. Although,
Yeah, not the worst case scenario.
Not terrible at all.
So I don't know if Warren will take on the bank. He may.
Right, because on that particular shot, for you to go around and catch those, you got to load up on that left.
I love that shot. I play that
Oh,
shot.
you play that shot great, though.
I play that shot a lot. I think it's one of the most handy shots in pool.
Mm-hmm.
Takes away the side pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Side pockets are not in play at all. Romeo giving Patrick the grammar correction there. Yeah, brutalist. I'm not sure if that's a word.
I think this 2-8's wired up.
Yeah, it's very close to wired.
Didn't hit the 2 full, but sort of, kind of, semi got away with it.
Yeah, no sellout here. Warren's going to have to play the 2 up table by the 8 and leave the cue ball behind the 7 there. Could potentially play the cue ball kind of behind.
Up behind the 5 ball.
Yeah, the 5-9.
Yeah.
I think that's a harder shot to get right, though.
Yeah.
This one is easy to get right.
It's almost hard to get wrong
That's exactly
from that spot.
That's exactly it. It's so easy to get it anywhere. Behind the 7 is safe, and the 10 is a huge ball as well.
Well, what do you do if you're Sean? Do you bring out the short stick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're kicking. Am I wrong?
Yeah, the kick is no good here. There's no good kick here anyway, right?
Nope.
Like the left side rail and
Left
to
side and cut it to the
Yeah.
top right.
the jump
But
is.
that buries your cue ball
I like what he's doing here. He called it in the bottom left. He's just trying to create distance.
and makes the combo.
He created distance. It's going to be Warren's option, but he's not giving this back.
Nope.
Chance to win the tournament right here. Peter Robertson, what's up, buddy? It's Ben Francis, joined by Grant Zemp on the mic.
What's going on, Mr. Pete? My man from down under. Overcut. Oh my God, he got away with it.
Oh, did he ever?
Wow.
Not only did he get away with it, but he got away with where the cue ball landed, too.
He got away with that pretty badly right there, because he did not hit that very well.
Night, Richard. See ya at the Westerns, hopefully, sir.
Hopefully even before that, we'll be live a couple of times throughout the Christmas holidays.
Oh, look at this. He got away with that, too.
He totally did.
Sean is thinking, yeah, this is just not meant to be, I don't think.
Yup. Yeah, it has been a minute for you, Peter. Glad to see you back on, tuning in again. We appreciate it. Hopefully things are good in Australia. I know that at one point, was it Adelaide? No. Where was it that was shut down? Melbourne. Melbourne, Australia was going through some stuff.
They still are.
Are they?
Yep. It's a little crazy everywhere, especially there.
I think they take the cake, that's for sure.
Oh, what a shot.
Look at this.
Oh, super unlucky.
Totally. What's the first place prize? I know that they hold back some cash out of all of these weekly events. Not this one?
No, Friday only.
Oh, Friday only?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what first place is.
It's around 170,
170 big ones?
something like that.
170, 190 maybe? Something in there?
Oh,
A
switching,
decent night's pay.
switching hands here. I don't know if I've ever seen Warren do this.
The switch hitter.
Yeah, I've never seen him do that. He did well there, though. That was
Sure
good
did.
control.
Yeah.
He got perfect.
Better than I can do. I wouldn't have even hit the ball. I wouldn't have. I'd be lucky to hit the cue ball.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I first started doing it, too. Lucky to hit the cue
Yeah,
ball.
you play it well, though. You play it really well now.
I was the same. Like, I could barely hit the cue ball.
Yeah.
I thought it would never happen, right? Over time, it's developed. Not a bad day at the office. That's right, James. Good angle here.
Yeah. I can't quite tell if he's quite past the horn on that.
Yeah, I like going forward here too. I think he's going to go between the 9-10 window, but I like just going,
going
right
to the right side.
to the right side, right?
Forward. Yeah.
That's a
Look at this if he goes.
Hit that ball.
Wow. I was going to say if that went, oh, man.
Same kind of shot too, right? That was
Yep.
the same kind of shot as the last rack, just from the other side of the table.
Yep. How about we go hill?
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. This is not easy with the ball in the jaws like that. Really tough
Yeah,
to
you got to
judge this
control the
one.
draw here.
Oh, he did so well.
Perfect. Oh, got a little straight. That's all right, though. The hit stick will work.
Yeah, he's okay.
Nothing to do but to do it.
He's coming around to give it the be sure. And looks like we're going to have one more rack in this tournament. It's not over yet, folks.
Nope.
Just enough for him to get underneath this ball, I think, is what we're going to see him do, is draw this back a little bit.
You think he's coming under or over?
Yeah, just a little 2-inch draw, 6-inch draw maybe.
For the 10 to the bottom right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Punched it.
Mm-hmm. Did well there, too, to focus through the commotion.
Yeah, sure did. There's been a few times that it could have really thrown him off.
Yeah, this game is so hard for that. That's like one of the hardest things about this game. The focus has to be super laser intense.
Very nice. We're going to the hill.
Just
Hill,
maximum
hill.
excitement here in this tournament. Hill in both sets.
Right?
Double it up, start over. The whole
Right.
tournament.
Just back it.
Redraw.
jack it. That's it. Redraw.
Yeah, start it all over.
Right? I'm
Double
in.
the entry fee.
Done. Let's do it.
Let's stay till the morning.
I wonder if everybody else is aware that there's a finals match going on.
No. They're aware there's a big challenge match over there. That seems to be more excitement than anything.
New South Wales and Melbourne are going bad. Adelaide is having trouble. I'm sorry to hear that, Peter. I was hoping things were getting better.
Throw the whole bracket away, wipe it clean. Yeah.
Right? Mulligan at all. Sorry, Ben, no revise.
No? Ah, darn it. Oh, the one time. He yells out no because he scratched straight in. I haven't seen him do that all day.
Nope.
Picked the worst time to do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Peter. Well, for yourself and anybody else over there in Australia that might be stuck at home, you do have the option with the Q Sports Live International Pool League. That's where you can play at home. I know Australia and some of the players over there are getting antsy to play. We do have a couple of inquiries from Australia on when we're running again. So February 7th. And if you have access to a table, whether that's at home or a pool hall or wherever you have access to a table, it's open to any player around the world. And we do have players from all over the world that play. So if you're looking for information on it, Pete, cslipl.com. Share it all over Australia. We'd love to see Australians playing and see if we can distract everybody over there from the reality of what's happening. It's a ton of fun.
So Warren crashed into the 10, prevented him getting on the 3 proper, but he plays a good safe here. It's a good
Sure
shot. Does Sean have some sort of slash at this ball?
And good morning to you. Not sure how to pronounce. Is it Saeed?
Yeah,
I think that's how.
I think that's.
You got to tell me if I'm right.
He did it.
Hopefully it's Saeed. Hopefully.
Yeah, there you go, Tyler.
Just pretend it's the wife from the filter.
Can't hear a thing.
Right? What'd you say?
Selective hearing. Big shot here from Sean. That's why you see him giving this the extra look.
Saad? Maybe that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Saad? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. But I know you've been on a few times with us, and we appreciate it.
We're gonna book a call with him for the 3-man. Let's do 3-man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Got to book a little Zoom meeting action.
Who do we have taking game 4? I think I'm going to take Steady Eddie. I got to go with Sean.
At this point, I'm taking Warren because Sean is in jail here. Needed a miracle there.
And look at the result.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he didn't hit it. Didn't make contact on the 3, and a great chance for Warren to close this out. What's he looking at here,
You
though?
got to close escrow, right?
No,
Is he thinking the 3 foul?
Yeah, he's not wanting to run out here. That's curious because, I mean, the 4 to the 5, and it's over. The 7's over the hole.
Yeah,
I don't have to do anything.
No, I don't know if I like this.
No, I don't like it.
And bump off the rail.
I don't love this.
No.
Not when you're playing Sean.
No. How's the COVID-19 going over there? Over here's decent. I won't say we're out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination, but doing well for the most part. We're everything's more or less open.
See what Sean does here. After Warren played such a fantastic save, Sean's going to have to come with it. Eyeing up this tiny little window between the 4-8 and the 6-7. Lots of left spin to try to hit the 3 and contain it. This is real tough. Oh, now he's looking the other way. Coming in around it. No. And that's 2 fouls. Although, now he's pushed the 5 up table, so I don't know why Warren's not running out here. I don't know why he's not running out here. I don't know what the... Oh, he's trying to say he already 3 fouled. He scratched on the break.
But he's also supposed to notify him.
Tell him. Yeah. But gentleman's rule. If I'm Sean and I know that I 3 fouled, then it's okay. I lost, right?
Yep.
I'm not gonna say, "Well, you didn't warn me, so it doesn't count."
Yeah.
I think that's what he's pulling right now. He didn't think of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have tried harder to make the hit on that kick. Stinky rule, right?
Stinky.
It smells.
A little bit.
You know what would be great, though, is if Warren 4 fouled him. You ever 4 fouled anyone to win a tournament?
I can honestly say that has not ever happened to me.
I don't know why he's not running out. Why is he not running out here, Grant? Look where the 5 is. He's got ball in hand on the 3. Look where the 5 is, Grant. How is he not running out here?
He's got to go to the 4,
confused.
right? 3, 4, 5, you're out.
7's over the hole.
Right?
Sean is over there laughing it up in his chair because he's loving
Of course.
the fact that Warren
You're
doesn't
giving
want
me
to make the
extra
balls.
chances. He's loving it.
Well, and he's showing that he's scared to make 5 balls in a row.
3 foul can definitely take you out of your rhythm. It's the same as playing safeties in 8-ball, right? If you get back to back to back to back safeties, your mind's now in safe mode as opposed to
And look what
run
he
out
did.
and win.
And look what he did. He's totally missed the safe.
Totally.
I don't know. I get the thought you don't want to take any chances. That is too bad if you already beat him, though, with the 3 foul. He's right.
Yes.
He did foul 3 times.
He did.
He did. It just sucks.
Oh, and Sean's feeling the guilt, I think.
Strucken,
Yeah.
possibly. He's got to know, like, that's not. It's okay. It happens. We've all been there. Super excitement over there in this little challenge match. Should almost just pan the camera over there. Jeez, who
Right?
cares about the
Holy.
tournament? These
Right?
guys are playing a challenge match.
5K in the middle. And happy, obviously. Oh,
What is he
What's he doing
here? He's
is he trying to play the 5-10?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not
Oh,
feeling
he
good
doesn't
about
like
running
he doesn't
out.
like the 7. That's what the problem is.
7 goes. The 7 always went. But yeah, I guess I can't blame him. It's just been a weird game, you know.
This is just a wild game for sure. And then
Yeah,
Sean's
Sean's
gonna leave it for Sean. He's just glorified to be back at the table.
He's like, yes, this is so great. How do I lose to this guy? He's thinking.
Oh, he's playing it back at the guys.
Oh yeah, he's chirping the crowd. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're upset though. They think that he already lost from the 3 foul.
Yep.
Albert was glaring over here, showing 3 fingers. Does he break the 7 here? He does, but he
He's
chicken
gonna
wings
try.
it. That was a little bit of a loose stroke. You could see his arm come out quite a bit there to get the
Yeah,
extra
totally.
siding.
Which tells you that Sean's not really playing a whole lot.
No, definitely not.
Jeez, those guys.
The worst.
Terrible.
The worst.
Absolutely terrible.
In
That's
their
so bad.
own little world.
So bad.
Now room for Sean. 3 foul is only consecutive, isn't it? Yeah, Justin, it was consecutive. He did foul 3 times consecutive. There is a rule though where you're supposed to warn your opponent,
Got to warn him on 2.
but I don't know. I've actually had this situation happen before, and of course I took the loss.
Yeah.
I needed them to explain it to make sure that I was getting it correct.
Yeah.
But other than that, this is it here. The 9 and the 10 to win the tournament from the B side. Mr. McKay claws his way back. After losing to Warren, I believe, as well. So a nice little comeback there. Nice little comeback. Nonetheless,
Nonetheless, a
Good
winner
one.
is a winner is a winner.
that's right.
Controversy
Nah.
seems to be riddled.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in today.
Indeed. We appreciate it.
We'll be back
Yeah,
in
a
the
couple
new
of
year,
times. Maybe even before.
possibly.
Yeah. We'll see. Alrighty. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it on behalf of Ben Francis, myself, and the rest of the Q Sports Live crew. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you back here. If not this year, we'll definitely be back